Hey Scorpio. So it kind of looks like you got things all figured out, huh? Starting to connect the dots. Um, Seems to me that you have a certain degree of confidence in where you are and where your life is taking you, but there seems to be some other person um, who maybe isn't quite ready to move forward yet. It seems that you are undergoing this, wonderful inner transformation and you're making the necessary changes, you're putting the necessary work in. I feel like you're working your butt off doing something. I don't know if it's like actual like material work or like inner work, but you're doing something. I see you Scorpios kicking butt at work. Um, and somebody else in your life that maybe you had hoped would keep up with you and do the necessary work with you and whatnot hasn't been doing that and is sort of like standing back and going, whoa, 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 I'm not quite ready for this yet. This is all happening too fast. And maybe it was a sort of a commitment. I definitely see something like a marital commitment that somebody is kind of like, whoa, about. But it seems like they got themselves in the situation where they're um, in it to begin with. They made it this far and now suddenly they're just like, whoa, and you're like, you know, you took their word as um, as covenant, so to speak. Not in the sense that you based your whole life around what they said they would do or agree to, but in the sense that you trusted this person to, keep to their word, walk their talk. And now all of a sudden, they don't want to do that. So you sort of feel like you're kind of struggling a little bit with this person, trying to get them to keep up. But at the same time, there's a part of you that's just like, why am I even bothering, Why am I the one that has to devote my energy and my time into making this person, um, getting this person to see eye to eye with me? Why am I doing that? Why am I bothering with that? I am happy with myself. I'm happy with the way my life is starting to turn out, and I'm happy with what I'm starting to do with my life. So, if this person can't keep up, then that's sort of what I feel like. That's what I'm getting with the Scorpio vibe right now. Um, I feel like maybe you were waiting to hear back from somebody. I don't know if it's this person that was backing out or slowing down a marital commitment or some other sort of commitment. Could be business partnerships. Um, you were waiting to hear back from this person about something and you haven't received any news yet, and so you're sort of like, what the hell? Left out in the dark. And part of you is like looking at that and like, I could stay here and keep waiting to hear back, or I can just, go that way and get on with my own life, And what I'm getting is that you already know what you need to do. You already know the right choice to make. You know it inherently, but right now you're just sort of like, you're at a standstill holding on and trying to get a different perspective on everything before you choose one way or the other. But you know which way you need to go. You know what you're doing. Whether that's, waiting for this person and, keeping them in your life and, helping them out a little bit, or, going off and doing your own thing and letting them do their own thing. And if that means they catch up with you at some point later, cool. And if it doesn't, that's also cool. You have a lot of potential right now. I feel like you have a lot of energy. You have a lot of momentum with your activity right now. And if you haven't felt that way lately, I feel like you're going to start feeling that way. whatever the circumstances with this other person, I feel like it's gonna kind of just, something's gonna click in you afterwards, and you're gonna be like, okay, now I know where my priorities are. Now I know what I want to do and what I need to do, and you're gonna muster the energy to do something about it. So for somebody, I feel like somebody maybe went traveling and you haven't heard from them since they left and went traveling. And I think it would be a good idea if you reached out to them, send them a text, call them, send them an email, a message, try to initiate some sort of contact with that person, because something might have happened. They might also have just been distracted with other things, and I think it'll help make you feel a lot better if you get into contact with this person. For some of you, I think those of you who that applies to will know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So I'm going to pull one more card from Jamie Sam's Sacred Path deck, just to have a little meditation card for you to reflect on and help you align your priorities and think on things. So let's see what comes out, Scorpio. Okay. So you have 17, Moon Lodge, Retreat, and I feel like that closely resonates with the message that I got across when I saw this card, which was that you're sort of at a standstill right now, trying to, make sure that you understand the different sides of the story before you choose one way or the other. And, I feel like that's a very good thing. And, utilizing this time of retreat and of drawing back and reevaluating to check in with yourself. And if you, like I said earlier, if you probably already know which way is the right way for you to go, if you feel like you're uncertain about that and you need clarity on that, then use this time to meditate and try to figure out what it is that you need to do. Connect with yourself and find out what it is that you want to do. It might be a good idea for you guys to look into automatic writing if you haven't already been exposed to that. It's essentially just writing your thoughts out with no really conscious direction of what's coming out on paper. Just automatically writing down things as they come out of your pen or pencil. Not constructing a narrative and trying to control the direction that your writing goes in. You're just letting go of that and just writing, not thinking about what you're writing, just writing, not trying to control it. And afterwards, go back and read what you've written, and you will come, I feel like you will come to some really, really incredible realizations about yourself and about the situation and about where you need to go and where things are going. So, yeah, don't be spiteful because of the way things are going. Keep up the momentum. Keep moving forward. If it seems like everything is kind of going all wonky with this other person. Don't let yourself, I don't want to say slow down too much, but, don't feel like you're obligated to hold yourself back for this person. Because you're not. I mean, for some of you, obviously, if it's something that you need to do, it's out of something more than obligation, then, that's fine too. But for those of you that, don't really necessarily need to be slowing yourself down for somebody else to catch up with you, then don't, And don't harbor any negative thoughts about this person, It is what it is. Whatever happens is going to happen regardless. So just, trust that you are capable and you're well equipped to deal with whatever comes your way as it comes your way. Life always prepares you for everything that comes across your way. You can always draw back from past experience to deal with anything that's in your present circumstances. Okay, you're always capable of dealing with anything and everything, all right? So don't think otherwise. I think that's all for today. I hope this message resonated with you and helped you out a little bit in some way. And I will see you guys for February's reading. All right, Scorpio? Take care.